Have you ever had someone remind you of something you said years ago? And you thought, I know, I did say that. But here's the thing, I've changed. And sometimes that's a difficult thing for people to accept. Because we live in a world where people can hold you hostage to your old words. You said you didn't want children. You said you'd never leave that job. You said you'd never want a different life. You said you were okay with it. And maybe you really were at the time. But then you lived a little more. You experienced things. You learned. You healed. You matured. You discovered parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. And suddenly, what made sense to you 5 years ago doesn't make sense anymore. So does that make you a hypocrite? Does changing your mind make you unreliable? Not necessarily. Sometimes changing your mind is evidence that you've grown. We shouldn't expect people to remain emotionally, mentally, and spiritually frozen just to prove that they are consistent. But there's a difference between growth and convenience. Sometimes we change because we've genuinely evolved. And sometimes we change because something no longer benefits us. That's why we have to be honest with ourselves. Am I changing because I've grown or because I've become uncomfortable? And here's another uncomfortable truth. When you change, you may disappoint people because they may have built their expectations around the version of you they knew. And they might say, but that's not who you were. And you might have to say, you're right, it isn't. Because growth sometimes means admitting, I was wrong. Or, I didn't know myself as well as I thought I did. Or even, what I wanted then isn't what I want now. And that's okay. You don't owe everyone the same version of yourself forever. But you do owe people honesty. If your change affects someone else, don't quietly move the goalposts and expect them to adjust without a conversation. Explain, communicate, take responsibility, and give them room to process the new you. Because you are allowed to grow. But other people are also allowed to have feelings about your growth. And maybe that's the grace we need to give each other. The grace to say, I remember who you were, without demanding, so you must remain who you were. People are not photographs. We're not meant to stay exactly the same. So if you've changed, don't automatically feel guilty. Just make sure the person you're becoming is someone you can stand behind. Because sometimes, changing your mind isn't betrayal. Sometimes, it's growth. Until next time, may your cup be full of grace.